Hey, it's JC here at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore. That's 6725 West Central Avenue. That is Toledo, Ohio. 43617-419-531-6097. This is Tuesday the 13th. Of course, we were remembering great Stan Lee, who passed away yesterday at 95. Of course, Stan, part of Marvel for so long, helping to co-create Amazing Spider-Man, Incredible Hulk, the Avengers, Iron Man, the X-Men, so many characters, Magneto, just so many great characters. Doctor Strange over the years, co-created with like the likes of Steve Ditko, Don Heck, Jack Kirby, Joe Sinnott, Thor. People seem to think that Stan also co-created Captain America, or created Captain America. Captain America was created by Joe Simon and Jack Kirby back in the 1940s. But let's see what's in this box here so we can get this stuff processed and put out. And I do have to apologize. I am under the weather, so I might have to, you might hear me sneezing or gacking a little bit, so I certainly apologize for that. Got the new issue of Sleepless. Got that right there. And also I did talk about earlier in my previous video as far as how I hold the books. Me holding the books with my thumb here is not damaging these books. I think people that think I'm damaging the books, that they're afraid to hold their comic books. You can hold comic books. They are not precious little pieces of china. Not fragile china dolls. Got the new issue of Plastic Man there. Kind of interesting that Alex Ross did art on one of the covers, but not to do art on the other covers. Got the new James Bond Origin. This is cover D. I think there's a total of 4 covers on this book here. And if you look how it is, very unique, making that look like a skull there. Finally, issue number 2. This is very late, of Star Trek versus Transformers. So we got some people waiting on this. Excited about. Again, sorry about that. Waiting to see how Transformers and Star Trek pan out. This is one of the 5 different covers on Cosmic Ghost Rider. We had one of the covers already, and we also did have the J. Scott Campbell variant cover. So, and that is the final issue of that series. Although I'm sure we will see another series of Cosmic Ghost Rider at some point. It sold well enough to where they would not pass it up. This is, I believe, what cover is this? Sorry. This is the cover B, the subscription cover to Firefly, or Serenity as some like to call it. You get IG-88, one of the bounty hunters for the Darth Vader, as far as the Galactic Icons variant. I only have 5 more Galactic Icons to go. One of those is going to be R2-D2. I think that's going to be on the next issue of Dr. Aphra, not on this issue. I've got to issue 48 of Suicide Squad. This is coming to an end with issue 50. Cemetery Beach number 3. We got that variant cover on that. Got Wonder Woman number 58. They did a blank cover on this one here. I'm not sure exactly why they decided to do a blank cover. I think because of the new writer taking over. It's a G. Willow Wilson. We'll see how she does on this book. This is, I think, the first work she's done for DC. I wasn't very impressed by her stuff for Marvel, but maybe she'll do a better job with the DC characters. She might have been born to write the DC characters. Got one of the other covers to Dr. Horrible. And here's yet another cover to, this is another variant cover to Cosmic Ghost Rider. Ron Lim. This is the Ron Lim cover, so we just have the regular cover to find yet. And I can certainly say that I've been very, very lucky. These boxes this week, even though they're all 50 to 60 pound boxes, with the exception of there's a few damages in one of my videos that was from the diamond packaging, and you would see that just how that stuff is packaged in that video. I can't even begin to tell you just how crazy that packaging was. But these boxes were all very, very well done. I've got to pause this real quick. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I got the creeping death, and you would have heard me, dying with that. Got Bitterroot #1, another variant cover. This is by Mike Mignola, so if you're a Mike Mignola completist, you're going to need this issue. And again, I'm looking forward to checking that book out, seeing what it's about. Finally, we have Fantastic Four, issue #3, which is well over a month late. Very disappointed with this book being late right from the beginning. There's no reason why this book should be late. It's got great artwork on this cover. However, you look at the Amazing Spider-Man, where is he swinging from? There's no buildings there. Sometimes the artists, they don't really think that stuff out very much. Got another James Bond cover. This is cover E, so I thought that there was only 4 covers, but now we've got D and E. Got Red Hood. I think that I had variant covers of Red Hood, but this is the regular issue #38 of Red Hood. So some Red Hood fans are going to be very happy to get their hands on that. And let's see, we got more Uncanny X-Men covers coming, and I see the Ramos cover for Amazing Spider-Man's in this box here also. This is the Williams variant cover for Uncanny X-Men. They came out with way too many copies of Uncanny X-Men. This being an $8 book, there is no need for Marvel to do as many copies as what they did, but they felt they had to. Got Infinity Warps #1, and it looks like it's a Fantastic 2 with Johnny Storm having Reed and Sue's powers, and the Torch the Thing having the Thing and the Torch's powers. We've got the other cover. This is the cover A to Star Trek vs. Transformers. Make sure copies are set aside for some of my poll people. And from Aftershock, the new issue of Patience, Conviction, Revenge. Again, a good small company that's out there. I've got the Jenny Finch cover to Wonder Woman #58. Her artwork never fails to be amazing or wonderful. Depends on how you want to look at it. And I'm sure this will be a highly sought after book also. Probably already going for like $10 on eBay or some ridiculous amount. Hasn't even come out yet. James Bond Origin #3. This is what, cover C? It is cover C. How about that? So we just got A and B left to go. Got the new issue of Hawkman. Issue 6. This is the Virgin cover. It's not bad. It'd be nice if there was thick black lines to sort of give that cover definition a little bit, because you need those thick black lines to help give the artwork depth. These artists, I think they don't think of that. And that could be they're not properly trained to think of that. See, we got Supergirl #24. This appears to be the regular cover, and as I mentioned before, that Art Germ is going to be finishing up his run of variants on Catwoman with issue 6, and then he's going to be taking over Supergirl with issue, I believe, 26. He's once again going to be doing the variant covers on Supergirl. Some people a little disappointed with that. Myself, I have no problems with Art Germ doing Supergirl covers. New issue of Rose. Got somebody that's going to certainly want that copy, so we'll just set that cover aside. And the new Sandman Universe, House of Whispers. And make sure that we've set a copy of that aside for one of my poll customers that's a big Neil Gaiman fan. Even though Neil Gaiman did not write that, it's still his ideas and his universe. I see we do have one of the other rose covers coming up. Along with the regular cover to Venom. So here we have one of the other rose covers. This is cover the B. And this will probably be a very hot cover to Venom just because, look at that. That's a very nice cover. Even though they could have put the Venom logo in very small print there, would have been nothing wrong with that. Let's see some more Avengers 700 covers. I think those are Ed McGuinness covers I'm spying. But there's some more of these Venom covers. I'm sure these will be hot between these and the J. Scott Campbell covers. And let's see. And some more of the Ed McGuinness covers. That is the regular cover to issue 10 or number 700. That is the variant cover for issue 10 or 700. So kind of a nice old throwback there. Even though the Panther shouldn't be on there, he didn't come along until further in the run that if you're going to have anyone on there, perhaps you should have Hawkeye or the Vision, Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver should be in there at that point if you're going to represent an older group of Avengers. But I know why they put the Panther on there since he is in the current lineup. That's why he was on there. Got quite a few more of these Avengers. So we'll just set all of these aside. Hopefully this sells as well as I hope it's going to sell. It's a $6 book. Marvel comes out with way too many expensive comics. They need to scale back on the $5 to $6 to $7.99 comics. There's an issue, what, C? Well, it's issue A of Rose. The new Uncanny X-Men is $8 at $7.99. Here's cover A. Nope, that's cover B. I overthought that. So I guess I don't win the lottery this week. Got the Adam Hughes Superman cover. This may be a hot cover because it's kind of like an old throwback to one of the old 40s covers. And it's too bad that we get such a bad glare from these lights. But Adam Hughes, just a hell of an artist. Certainly one of the modern masters, as they say. I just wish Adam would do stuff on a regular basis. He doesn't do comics on a near enough regular basis. Okay, got Amazing Spider-Man regular covers for issue number 9. Got a very bony black cat there. You know, she should have a little bit more, her legs should be a little bit more muscular. He draws women way too bony. Another variant cover to the Avengers. I believe this might be maybe a 1 in 10 variant. I'm going to have to certainly look that up online before we put those out. So we've got another copy to Bitterroot. And this is cover D. So it looks like there's at least a total of 4 covers to Bitterroot. And here we've got the regular cover to the Uncanny X-Men. Again, this is a $8 book, $7.99. Interesting enough, out of all the covers that were available to me, I ordered the least of the regular cover. That I was able to order the David Finch cover, some of the other ones. I ordered those. I ordered the least of those. think I may have even ordered more of the Liefeld covers than I did than the regular cover. And got another Cosmic Ghost Rider. This is another variant, so maybe we did get the regular cover already. I'll have to look through my group over here. And yeah, this one here, I'm sorry, I may have reported this as that's the regular cover. So we have all 5 Cosmic Ghost Rider covers now. I'll also show you the other ones. Again, there's this one here. There's that one there. This, I guess, would be considered a cover D. This would be considered a... No, this would be considered a cover D. This would be considered a cover E. This would be considered a cover B. And let me find the J. Scott Campbell 1 in 25 variant, which is probably, quote-unquote, considered cover C. So let's take a look. Go through my stack of excuse me, variants and comics that are being held for people. Let's see if we can locate this awesome cover. No, this would be considered a cover F because there's a 6 down there. So I'm not sure what the cover C cover, quote unquote, would be. But I'm going to pause this as we get my last box over here. Okay, final box and final job for Chuck for the day. Again, as I stated earlier, very, very surprised by the shape of these boxes. I might maybe eat my words on this one here. This has a bit of a banged up corner on it there. But for the most part, these boxes have been very good and no damages. So let's see if this box makes me eat my words or not. I see there's a second printing of the Venom Annual in here. As it's Venom's ugly face is staring at me with the Juggernaut. There's no way the Juggernaut should beat Venom. Juggernaut should hand the Venom his symbiote, but so we got another cover to Infinity Warps, which I'm not sure exactly who this all is supposed to be. Maybe She-Hulk, Red Widow, Moon Girl. I'm not sure exactly what this is supposed to be. Looks like she's topless there. I don't know what they're trying to do there. Some craziness. And I see that other Infinity Warps book is an Andy Kubert cover. So this is part of your connecting covers there. Another copy of Life is Strange from Titan, and the cover A to James Bond Origin. I thought the cover B would have been cover A, but it proved me wrong. It threw it in my face that I was mistaken. We're still missing a Bitter Root cover. And here we've got the Flash variant. The Virgin cover. That is very, 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 very cool. Very cool. It's one of the Gideon Falls covers. This is cover A. Very nice cover there. Got a Captain America Uncanny X-Men cover. This is back when they're all wearing the original costumes, which I'm sure Wolverine was just pleased as he could be to be wearing that costume. You got Hawkman 6 with the Atom, so throw back to the old Atom and Hawkman series. Give you some of you old timers will get a little bit nostalgic there. We got Rainbow Bright, and also we do have a damage from Diamond. Whoever put this book in there damaged that issue, which is too bad. So I'll call that as a damage. And Rainbow Bright for the shop steward. He's going to enjoy that. And we've got more of the Darth Vaders, undamaged Darth Vaders. It was just sloppiness putting that book in there and letting that thing get damaged like that. Here we have from local comic shop day, Uncanny X-Men Mike Deodato cover. We're going to be selling these for $15 on Saturday for local comic shop day. Or if you wish to spend $15 or spend $20, actually you spend $20, you get this for $8. You get this for cover price. You get a little bit more bang for your buck. Some of the other comics like Green Lantern 1, which is limited to 500, we're going to be selling that for cover price at $4.99 if you spend $250. That way I'm not just charging you $250 for this very, very, very scarce book. You get more bang for your buck. The Marvel Knights 1, those are limited to 500. So if you spend $175, you get that for $6. The Blackbird from Image, that's limited to 500. You spend $200, you get that for $10. William Gibson's Aliens, we're going to be selling those for $7.50. Rick and Morty Treasure, we're going to be selling those for $20. Cheryl Blossom #1 for $5. The Batman Brave and Bold hardcover is going to be $24.99. The Gideon Falls hardcover is limited to 1,000. We're going to be selling those for $50. GoBots will be selling for $7.50. These are all limited edition comics for local comic shop day. I saw that there's somebody on eBay is pre-selling these for $25 each. So you can either spend $20, get that for cover price, or just spend $15 to buy it outright. I'm not sure how many of those were limited to. They didn't tell us those, so those aren't quite as limited as, say, the Green Lanterns or the Marvel Knights. Here we've got an old young tale of Thor. I really wish Marvel would change the artist on this book. I really, really, really like Thor a lot, but I hate the art. Now the art in this issue is a lot better. This is what, Scott Collins? Well, Tony Moore did the art in this issue. So get Tony Moore to draw the comic. Please. Please, get Tony Moore to draw it. We've got issue number 700 of the Avengers. It's a Ron Lim variant. So we've got those that will be available. We've got several of those. Again, this is a $6 book. I really wish Marvel would not do their comics quite as expensive. They need to take their foot off the gas a little bit, not feel that they have to get every drop of coin out of everybody. So we do have more of the X-Men, Uncanny X-Men local comic shop day editions. Comics Pro, who puts on local comic shop day. We've got this book here. Again, I can't recall what I'm gonna have to look that up. Hopefully there'll be some people looking for that. We've got the new issue of Ms. Marvel, so I'll make sure I get a copy set aside for a regular customer, and then I can put that one copy out for sale. And we're just about done. This is cover E for Bitterroot. So there's actually 5 covers. That's the variant cover on that. So at least actually 5 covers to Bitterroot. Thought that there was only 4, but there's at least 5. Okay. Got the Amanda Connor cover to Supergirl number 24 with her and Crypto on the front there. New issue of Birthright that's set aside for a customer. And so we've got some color covers to the Uncanny X-Men, the Dave Cockrum cover. Again, you'd almost put Stan Lee's name there, and it would be quite appropriate for Stan. I think those are maybe 1 in 25 covers. Got the Alex Ross Captain America cover. Probably the best thing about this book is the Alex Ross covers. The story is very lacking, but the covers are pretty damn good. Here we've got the Virgin cover to Electric Warriors. Again, looking forward to reading that. That's supposed to be Tales from the Dark Multiverse. And we've got another Gideon Falls cover. This is cover B. Looks like I have a few more down here. We're still looking for the regular Superman covers. So those still have not been found yet. And I'm sure there's more X-Men or more Avengers covers. And ask and I shall receive. There's more Avengers covers there. And unfortunately, I do have some damages there, some banged up corners there. So I spoke too soon on the banged up corners. So looks like there's several of those, sadly. Several. And if you're paying $6 for a comic, you don't want this. And here I was giving UPS all kinds of credit. And again, all these covers here are all banged up. Very sad. Can't charge somebody $6 for something smashed up like that. And it looks like all the rest of these might be as well. If I look at this corner here, and it's just enough to where it probably did screw books up. And as we see here, you can certainly see these comics, for the most part, all are damaged. So, got all the Avengers ones that are damaged. You've got Beauty is damaged. Detective Comics are damaged. You've got some Detective Comics that are kind of not quite as damaged, but very sad. Lone Ranger, that's for the shop steward. But I see both of these covers are damaged, so I spoke way too soon. I jinxed myself. But I see some more of the Dave Cockrum covers, and also from Boom Studios we have By Night, that's for a customer, and we do have a couple more of the Supergirl Virgin Amanda Connor covers.